My name is Margaret Ann Windsor. Peggy Ann Childers. Peggy Ann Dempsey Childers is the name given me when I was kidnapped from Buckingham Palace in '41 and brought to Moulton, Alabama, given the name of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey Childers. I married a Childers. The twins, Peggy and Carl, were dead. They were even born in a different year. And they were born illegitimate, like Wallace Warfield Simpson, that was supposed to have married my dad. Their mother had killed them. And I grew up in a family of, it was horror. Now, it's coming up to the 50th anniversary of Kennedy assassination, they say. All these years, I found out in '83 about my real name and my kidnapping and what had been done to my father. And I understood what was done to me then, and my sons, Mark and Scott, who are heirs after me. I've told everybody. The media knew it before I did. The media has known probably all along. It's controlled by the Rockefellers and Rothschilds, and the fact that the American people think it's okay to have done to me what's been done is still being done to me. Psychological warfare and chemical warfare. I've put on prior tapes. All of it's true, and you can't tell it all, but it's been my life of breaking the law against me and torturing me. I wanted to say it. I watched tonight just a clip. It's hard to watch it about John Kennedy, how they make him out to be such a great person. My father, King Edward VIII, was married to Claudia Ruth O'Keefe Windsor legally. He never married Wallace Simpson. A double, an imposter, was used to marry Simpson. And there was nothing but total lies made up about my father. They just left my mother out. And when I was born in '39, you've got my uncle that joined forces with the Kennedys and the Rockefellers and the Roosevelts and the New World Order, what they're called now. It's the Freemasons. But he joined forces and helped illegally take down my father, his own brother, and they helped kidnap me in '41. Now, I watched TV tonight for a little bit. They were singing the praises of John Kennedy. And I saw where he had written a book called While England Slept. In 1940, he was there. This is John Kennedy. His father was Ambassador Joe Kennedy to England, 36 to 46, till he was kicked out. And they all helped take down my father and kidnap me. Now, Kennedy had the book. Well, he had just written it, While England Sleeps. And he was flying out of England. Some of this I didn't know. So they just had a heyday, a fun day, run roughshod over the British. And just the same as they've done since they brought me here, because it's sheer torture what they've done to me and my sons. You'd think it would be a feather in their cap and they'd tell about it. It's a joke to put antifreeze in the April the 1st, '80, to do the horrific crimes. But back to my father. My father was a decent man. They had to make up the lies. And here you've got Kennedy that they say he was assassinated. What's okay for these people, Kennedys, and your government, the American government? First of all, you stole it from us while you celebrate the 4th of July. So that wasn't enough. You had to take down my father. You had to kidnap me and bring me over here and torture me. I'm 75 years old. It hasn't stopped, believe me. But it's not okay for a man who's mafia, who helped kidnap me. So John Kennedy was in on it too. He wasn't flying in out of England just for the hell of it. He was with his father on it, and then you got Bobby was going to be head of the Justice Department, so nobody was ever going to pay for it. They used Great Britain as a launching pad. Elizabeth and her father, George VI, he had kidnapped me, so she's continued working for the American government, signing illegal leases that let the American government military use Great Britain as a launching pad and take over the world. But I looked at the O'Keeffes and the history of the O'Keeffes. My mom was Catholic, Irish, American, commoner. They would nowadays they've updated it so that Kate and her family are it's okay. They're commoners, or and that Camilla was Catholic and she's a divorcee. Suddenly the rules are changed, and Elizabeth's not even the legal heir. I am Victoria II. So I wanted to put that in because there's nothing said about me, the torture. I mean, it's really, and the law is broken. It's hideous that the press won't print. I was out at Larry Flint's during the campaign in '83, and I thought maybe it would be told then, but it wasn't. So why is it God bless America when you have committed every evil act in the book? And I'm just going to show some pictures now, and I hope I've said, you've got Kennedy, the Mafia, Marilyn Monroe, everybody knows she was murdered. You got Dorothy Kilgallen, the columnist, that when she tried to tell the link with the Kennedys, she was murdered. Of course, they said suddenly at in elder age, she was paranoid schizophrenic and overdose. How ridiculous. But anyway, I want to show this, and maybe use chemical, psychological. They're still doing it to me. So I just want to show my dad's picture. And this is my father, the real King Edward VIII. This is my mom's genealogy here. Here's my mom. She was the baby. Here's the double that was used that married Wallace Simpson. And became the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. A total lie. Here's George O'Keeffe, the artist, my aunt. Here's my uncle in '39. This is George VI, who won the movie, The King's Speech, a total lie. Now here he is in '39 planning a kidnapping with the Roosevelts and Joseph Kennedy, who was ambassador to England. And obviously, with what I saw tonight, his son flew in and out of there at, here's this. Now, I wrote about mind control murders. I'm just going to show this. It's Timothy McVeigh. He said the military put a chip up his rear, and he's dead. And he did have one in him. They did. And right at the moment, I'm 75 years old. I'm allergic to chemicals. When I'm around industrial or some of the chemicals, it makes my immune system attack itself. which is an immune disorder that was caused when they kidnapped me and brought me over when I was 2 years old and 41. There's something else, and I don't know at the moment what it was because it hasn't stopped. So I don't know. I hoped at some point I would see some justice, but as of now, nobody has paid for any of the crimes against me and against the British. My God, it wasn't enough. You stole it in the beginning, and then you steal me, the monarch, and you took down my father, the real one, and you forced the British to fight and die for you. I'm just going to show this because Elizabeth is illegal, but she, at the moment, represents the Church of England. I don't know. Do you all think God is crazy or blind?